Good morning. I wanted to talk today about a quick little experience I had yesterday, and I want to also just thank you for taking the time to listen to this. I know time is very precious. Anyway, yesterday, well, I should first just please bear with me. Backstory stuff, just so you have a context. I'm a pretty handy guy. I learned how to build houses when I was in my 20s, and I've always stayed in it. I've always loved working with my hands, and so even to this day, I do little handyman projects around the neighborhood, around town, and for certain people. And anyway, one of the things that I've gotten into is repairing screens because there's nobody in town. You have to go 22 miles, I think, to get to the nearest town that actually repairs screens. So I have been doing that for the community. And anyway, I went to a guy's house yesterday that I hardly know. I met him 3 years ago for about 15 minutes at the gym, and hadn't heard from him since. Really nice guy. We hit it off 3 years ago. And anyway, he called and said that somebody had referred me to fix screens for him, and he has a pretty big house and a bunch of screens. So anyway, I called him yesterday and just said, "Hey, I have a few minutes to go to the house, and are you there? I could meet you there." And he said, "I'm up in Rochester, Minnesota, so I'm not home. But you can go in the back door. It's a little sticky, so push on it. But the back door is unlocked." That's the kind of community we live in. It's very friendly, very safe, and all of that. Anyway, I was going through I go over there, I walk into the house, and I'm walking around the house looking at the screens. And again, it's a pretty big house. I'm guessing it's probably 5,000 or 6,000 square feet. And so I'm going all over this house, and I just have this overwhelming feeling like this is really strange to be in somebody's house that I don't really know, and he's not here, and their stuff is out. It's everywhere. And so I was feeling a little odd, and I was like, how I like to be self-reflective, so I'm thinking, why am I feeling like this? And I think it's because there is trust in the world, but we all know that there is some distrust too. But what a privilege to be allowed into this person's life, to be trusted. What a blessing to be trusted, and to trust. Like he had to trust, and I had to be trusted. And the feeling that I had was like I felt blessed for that. Anyway, so I want to just say, to learn to trust yourself. Trust God. Trust the love in your heart. Trust your intuitive gut. So this is really about trusting yourself, trusting others. You get that intuitive feeling like I can trust this person. You get it in your gut, and sometimes it's a voice, speaking to you, an intuitive voice. You may feel that it's God speaking to you, to do this, move this way or move that way. And so we all have this connection to our Creator. And having that sense of knowing, right inside of us, in our gut, in our heart, that there's something bigger here going on. All right. So when you're thinking about a particular subject or you're trying to learn something, and you have this sense that there's something to this, but most people are not going this way. Everybody else is going this way. You know, the masses are going this way. And I want to go this way. This is very intriguing. This is interesting. I've never heard about this stuff. So I implore you to learn material that is kind of out of the realm. Like right now I'm reading a book called The Water Code, that a young doctor has written, and it's all about water. I've had a relationship with water, we all do, but I mean, I've been very interested in water for a long time. So I'm reading about stuff that is kind of out there, you know, like you never hear about this, about what water really is. So you feel a little, you know, am I the only quack in the room? But I still feel intuitively that it makes sense to me, that it touches me, that it feels right to me. So now we're going to skip into when you're thinking about whole life insurance with a mutual insurance company, and it's something that people are talking about as a scam, and I'll just quickly say, if it's a scam, whole life, dividend paying, or just whole life, real whole life. There are other things that are called whole life, IULs, variable life, ULs, those are all categorized in whole life, but they're not the whole life as with a mutual insurance company with dividend paying, and all the risk is on the insurance company, and all you have to do is make premium payments. Premium deposits, as I like to call them. So trust your gut to go in the direction that you know there's something here, something bigger. When others tell you about a particular subject that you don't know about, learn to ask the questions, to be inquisitive, to always be learning, to keep an open mind. It really is about your intuition. And if your intuition is saying, hey, something isn't working here, is there another way? And you begin to find information that is supposedly off track, you know, and again, people call it a scam, and, you know, whole life, just plain vanilla whole life, has been around for hundreds of years. And the top mutual companies are the only ones we work with, and they have always paid the death benefit. But you can also use this product while you're living. We actually need financing in our lives way more than most other things. So we're always financing through others' banks. You know, if you want to call it a bank. You create this product, it grows over time and becomes a place where you're storing cash for opportunities and emergencies. And so, keep an open mind, follow your intuition, trust your heart, trust God, or nature, or universe, or, you know, whichever way you want to call it. For you, be true to yourself, be curious, always be learning, as you can see on the front of my video. That's what I talk about. Okay, so enough of that. Now, I also want to ask you to really listen to the bonus video. Jason Lowe, the light in this guy's heart is just immense. And wonderful young man, family man, loves his kids and all that good stuff. Please do listen to him. in this second part here, the bonus video. And let me know what you think. So I wish you a good day, and we'll catch you next time. All right. Bye-bye.